Okay, for this one we're just going to start off some quick factoring. So it's the big X for the first and the second, but the third one, greatest common factor, you need to look for the common terms in all three parts. Okay, so for the first one, you don't really need to do headphones so much, but you could think about it that way. There's no term multiplying the X squared, so that's why you don't really need to. Regardless, it's a 30 up top, negative 17 on the bottom. Okay, and then you can think about what are the two factors of 30 which add up to give you a negative 17. Hint, they need to both be negative because when they multiply together they turn positive for 30, but when you add them it's negative. Okay, for the middle one, 2, negative 15, headphones. Okay, you actually need it for this one. This time it's negative 30, negative 7. Okay, so your hint for this one is that it's going to be a negative and a positive. Okay, the negative number is going to be the bigger number because when it adds together, it gives you this negative 7 that's on the bottom. Okay, your last one, greatest common factor, will be a little bit different. Okay, so if you want, you can take a second to pause it, see if you can come up with the numbers that multiply to give you 30, add to give you 17. Okay, but if not, it's negative 2 and negative 5, negative 2 and negative 15. Okay, and then just write it out, x minus 2, x minus 15. Okay, nothing to divide and slide in this one because it was a 1x squared, so you're done. This next one, negative 10, positive 3. Okay, this one you do have to divide and slide, so it's x minus 10, x plus 3. Okay, and you're dividing by your leading factor of 2. So 10 over 2, 3 over 2. Okay, well, divide 10 over 2, you get x minus 5. 3 over 2, slide that 2 in front, you get 2x plus 3. And then you're done. Okay, now for factoring with this greatest common factor at the bottom, a little bit different. Okay, you need to look at all three parts and think about what numbers are factors of those. One way that we can do it, which is kind of long but it works, is to use a factor tree on all of these. Break it down all the way to their prime factors. So for example, 4 is 2 times 2, 10 is 2 times 5, 8 is 2 times 4. Okay, so then check, can anything else be split up? 4 is 2 times 2. Okay, so you can look down the line and try to find everything that is in common in all three. Okay, and you have to circle it the same amount of times. So 2, 2, and 2. Okay, now, for my first and last terms, I see some more 2's that are common factors, but they don't exist in the middle term. So our greatest common factor is just 2. Now look at the letters, x to the fourth, x squared, x. The only amount of times that they're common is one time. Okay, the first one has 4, the second one has 2, last one just has 1. So we're going to take out a 2 and an x. So then what's left over is everything that we didn't circle, multiplied together for each term. So the first one is going to be 2, and then for here, for our x to the fourth, we took away one of those, so it's x cubed, plus 5 didn't get circled. We took away one of the x's from the x squared, so it's x. Okay, and then lastly, 2 times 2 right here, that's a 4, and we took away that only x. Okay, and just like that, you're done. Normally what you would do is check to see can you do the big X, but because this one follows a x cubed x, we're not going to be able to factor it in the same way, so we are actually done.